Tab that you go streaming fight, type of lights and the lights. Every night you don't fight, take the sight with the sights that you shows and the escapades. That's the arcade, pixelated party lesson, they unafraid. Karaoke screams, singing themes, heart and sleeves. Anime dreams, brushing seams, city gleams, dancing screams, endless streams, less extreme. Saturday gleams, so our day gleams, so it seems nothing rings.
I don't care how awful I feel. Every time I hear that song, it just brings a smile to my face. I don't know why. 8 o'clock on the dot. It's 25th day of January 2025. It's 68 degrees and something outside. We're supposed to get rain. The way my head's feeling, it might be rain. I don't know. It's Saturday. On Saturday, we do this thing where we wander across the interweb and encounter new people who are doing tabletop role-playing game content and doing it hopefully in a positive, imaginative, and creative new way. We've got a plethora of new people today. So let's take a look. As always, we're doing the channel raid. We're helping small YouTubers grow. We're helping big YouTubers get, recognition because we're, going through this weird YouTuber transaction. And hopefully we're getting some YouTubers over to our channel so we can do more streams, because I'd like to stream with other people frequently. People say, well, you got to get on the streams to get your product. But I feel weird going on a stream, like going on t-shirted streams just to shill my product, unless I was invited to. So that's kind of weird, but I know I got to get my product in people's faces, and that the best way to do it is stream. So, part of the reason we do this is to find more friends to stream with. And freaking from blah, 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 blah. It's hard to believe I have a degree in communication and I used to be a radio DJ, isn't it? This is TTRP Jared. TTRP Jared has 441 subscribers, only six videos. And it looks like he's only been doing this for a few moments. And he does solo play. Specifically, he looks like he's doing shadowdark solo play. Though here's Fate. We know my weird story with Fate, which still no one has ever explained to me. So I'm just, so Shadowdark is getting a lot of solo play love. In fact, isn't Kelsey playtesting a solo play rules for Solo Dark? Or was she just doing, I don't know. I mean, is it just the random tables in Shadowdark make it really easy to solo play? It's curious. It's curious, but it does seem to be in the top. If there's a top 5 solo play games, it's Shadowdark. I wonder if I should start doing some solo play, if that's something you guys would watch. And again, we cycle back to that weird theory that I've been bipping around with all the other weird theories that live in my head. Why is this suddenly a thing? Or has it always been a thing, but we're only seeing more of it now because of access to the internet and the way the algorithm is changing and the way the direction of people are, evolving, maybe this is the only way people can role play now. Before it was very easy for us to role play because we were all at home, but now we're doing life again, and we're being very active, and maybe it's just easier to sit down for 30 minutes and roll some dice during lunch than it is to get a bunch of people together online. And it's probably way easier than to try and get people to all commit to showing up at a store at the exact same time. So God love you for showing us how to solo play. Maybe that's something I should do. This is TTRP Jared. Let's give him a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, sir, for bringing more interest to the whole solo thing that I think is awesome, even if I don't understand. All right, got another one. This is Stephen Joy. And Stephen Joy has 1.15 subscribers. He's got 183 things. And he says, channel dedicated to reviewing tabletop role-playing games and the craft of making games. If you have a game product you would like me to consider reviewing or discussing on my channel, you can send it to the address below. I make no promises are guaranteed, implied or otherwise. Please don't say anything that you want me to return. Okay. Well, the only product I have that I'd want you to review is a PDF right now, but thank you for being honest that people can send you stuff, but you may or may not review it. Anyways, let's check it out. So he does reviews, obviously. Got some reviews. There's a game I've never seen. Outcast Silver Raiders. Never seen it. ElfQuest. Somebody sent him a copy of ElfQuest. Wow. I mean, that's a hard one to find. Oh, there's my medicine. Here he is talking about the exploitation of artists in Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast exploit. MTF. Mork Borg. Outcast Silver Raiders. Index Card RPG. So yeah, a lot of reviews, and it looks like he's been doing this for at least a year. And the last time he posted anything was 3 days ago, talking about Mobile Task Force, which is a hunt the supernatural type game that I guess somebody sent him. Cool. I like that you're doing reviews. Like you're bringing attention to games people might not be aware of. It's always nice to remind people that, hey, there are other games out there besides D&D, and everybody keeps predicting that this is going to be the year for, smaller tabletop role player gamers to really break through, since the OGL scandal. But other than Kelsey, has any small press really broken through the way Shadowdark did? Or, she's still the queen. But it's nice that you're bringing attention to smaller press games, because every time I see a game that I've never seen before, I feel like I'm smarter. So thank you, Steven. Let's give him a like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Moving on. All right, I saw this guy for a second before, and I love his voice.
Foundry YouTube channel, where we do way more than just dice, but also a lot of dice. Here you'll find tabletop tutorials.
All right, I love this guy. I love his voice. I love his sense of humor. I love, Norse Foundry. So, wait, Norse Foundry is a thing, right? They're an extra company. Anyways, Norse has 7.18K subscribers, so he really doesn't need any help from me. He's got 192 videos. Everybody says don't shout out the big guys. The algorithm will never show them to you and will never show you to them. So shouting out a big subscriber doesn't really help you, and it doesn't really help them. And it's not like he's going to come and go, oh, OGGM, I think you're awesome, and I want to subscribe to your channel. I don't care. That's not why I do this. It'd be awesome if you guys join me on my little corner of the interweb and we could be friends and play D&D together. But you guys, that's not why I do this. I'm not doing this to help my channel. I'm not doing this to help his channel. I'm doing this because I still think it's important to try and get the toxicity out of the tabletop role-playing game community on YouTube and get back to the whole point of why we do this, which is rolling dice and playing Goblins with sticks. So that's the whole reason why I started this, was just to be nice, was just to make friends, was just to take a Saturday walk around the neighborhood and meet new people. I mean, I was inspired by somebody who I find to be extremely positive, who did positive things with this. So it's great that Norse Foundry has way more subs than I'll probably ever have. He's awesome. I love his sense of humor already. Love his voice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Vikings. Who isn't? Watched all the Viking shows on Netflix. So yeah. So God love him. And I think they're actually, why does that name sound familiar? Norse Foundry. I think isn't there an actual company called Norse Foundry? Or am I thinking of something else? Well, the link to his page shows me absolutely nothing. Let's look at his Kickstarter. His Kickstarter, nope, not figures. Maybe is there a figure company called Norse Foundry, and he just is also using the name Norse Foundry, and maybe he doesn't know, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that name sounds familiar. It's got a nice setup too for his page. I mean, look at this art. It looks very, like old classic album cover. Yeah. All right. I don't need to know anything more about this. Only thought he has an article about Thaco. Yeah. So there you go. Thank you, North Alsey, for being awesome. I love your channel already. Norse Foundry. Oh, medicine time. postpone the rain, but it doesn't seem to be raining yet. All right, well, get home before it does. You too. See you next week. Okay. Mysterious white bag containing my meds. Don't worry, guys. Those meds are perfectly legal and covered by insurance. All right, this is Gabe Dunstan's Draws. So I'm going to say, think he draws stuff. He's got 940 subscribers. He's got 316 videos. He's got an idiot article from 11 days ago about how hit points are dumb. He talks while he's drawing, which is cool. Okay, you know, I hate anybody who can draw better than I can, as you guys know, which is pretty much everybody. So, but I also, you know, I love the fact that you can draw, dude. All kidding aside, I wish I was half as talented as you. And I love this. And how can you stay, I was going to say, how does he stay, you know, being able to concentrate while drawing, but it's obvious he does the drawing first and then he records over talking about it. Cause look, he's got one hand moving over here, but you can see that he's using both hands. And interesting, he wears gloves when he's drawing. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use that style before. And his art, the quality of his artwork is amazing. Oh, Dexter. And he's another one who uses lots of clips, it looks like. I don't know. Do you guys get in trouble if you use these clips? How much seconds of clips can you use before you get in trouble? I don't know. But he's got Dexter. I met Grandy. Do you guys know that I met Grandy Tereskaski at Days Video? Met him a couple times. Talked about Dexter. Talked about Powerpuff Girls, Cartoon Network. Talked about his that he was doing the Star Wars work. You know, when they do Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars Clone Wars, they had a Cartoon Network version of Clone Wars that Grandy worked on. He did that amazing Mace Windu one. What does this have to do with gaming? Absolutely nothing. It's just, you know, it's nice to remember all the cool people I met when I worked at Dave's. But so yeah, Dexter, necromancers try to be good. Can you be a good necromancer? I don't know. Yeah, just very clever channel, combining his artwork with a little bit of humor and very excitable. And I guess, so yeah, I guess what he does is he does the drawing and then he goes back and records himself talking over the drawing and putting in the clips from the stuff. And again, does anybody know what the legality of the clips is? Like how many seconds you can put in before you get in trouble? I don't know. I wonder how much he charges for his art. Could we get this guy some artist things? So he's got some comics he's done. He's got a monthly newsletter. He's got a portfolio and he does stickers. Ooh, stickers. I like the style. It's different. I wonder how much he charges because we know I could use some more regular art. He's got a sticker club. Gabe Dunstan Sticker Club, creating cool ass stickers for extractive people. 22 members join for free, $5 a month. You get monthly sticker mailed to you. Dude, that's so clever. All right. Yes. Well, you know that my loyalty can be bought for food and stickers and free stuff, right? So the fact that this guy has a sticker club, bonus, like, share, and subscribe. 940 subscribers. I think we can get him up to 1,000. I hope, and maybe get some customers for his art, right? Because I'm sure that's a huge source of income for him. So thanks, Gabe, for presenting the tabletop role-playing stuff in a new and unique way. I've never seen this before. This is cool. So thanks for being awesome, dude. Stop simping, OGGM. Homebrew Tabletop. Homebrew Tabletop we've already visited, but apparently the algorithm has decided we should visit him again. Homebrew Tabletop has 1.02 subscribers, 101 videos. His last videos was a day ago, and like everybody else, he's talking about the D&D YouTube situation and blaming the audience. And yeah, it is the audience's fault because the audience has evolved. The audience has changed. The audience is different. The algorithm has changed. You've got to adapt and pivot if you want to remain active in the tabletop role-playing game YouTube community and understand that we are a niche. We are a niche within a niche that experienced a brief moment of awesomeness, but now we're back to being a niche. So, don't quit your day job, except, of course, this is my day job. All right, so it looks like he does some reviews. He covers tabletop role-playing games, board games, interesting news. He's into role-playing, sci-fi, and fantasy. He's running open sessions of various types, so I invite you to drop by Discord and join a game. Looks like he does some Dragonbane. Just different universes. Hey, remember this thing, the NASA thing? I still have that thing. Yes, what's the best 5e alternative? It's Tales from the Valiant. Yes. Not bad. Cool stuff. 1.02 subscribers. God, I need caffeine or coffee or something. I am just there today. It's got to be the weather. Yeah, cool stuff. Like the art, like the playthrough. Love the little icon. Homebrew tabletop. Here's another shout out for you. Thanks for being awesome. Oh, we just looked at him. Sorry. Unboxing the Nook. 1.41 subscribers, 1.7K videos. Been around for a while, it looks like. It's got a video from 4 weeks ago. We've got a video from 3 years ago. He doesn't say, but apparently he does something good because he's got 1.41 subscribers. It looks like he does books, games, old modules. There's Caverns of Thracia, Back to the Future role-playing game. He's got Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Black Chamber, Nishoi, Queen of Cities, Grogmeat. I don't know what these are. Are these games? The Great God Pan, Imperium Maledictia, Fecal Lands. I don't know if these are games or books he's reviewing. I mean, some of these are definitely games. Others, I don't know. They could just all be really small press games. Devil's Dandy Dogs. Is that a book or a game? Looks like a book, but then Caverns of Thracia is a game. And I guess he calls it Unboxing in the Nook because he sits in his little book nook and unboxes these things and looks at them with us. So it's, yeah, we've got just a hodgepodge of different things he looks at. Some role-playing game, some board games, some weird books that might or might not be able to be connected to role-playing. Maybe he's doing the whole Appendix N thing. Just a hodgepodge of stuff that he reviews where he sits outside in his little book nook and opens up the stuff with his long hair and his glasses. Long hair, glasses, hippie, get a job. God, what is wrong with my brain today, guys? Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. No, I'm sorry. God. Don't know. Because he doesn't have a about my channel. Unboxing the Nook. I think what he does is book reviews. And some of those books are tabletop role-playing games or tabletop role-playing game adjacent, or maybe these are just really all a weird small collection of small press games. Don't know, but that makes me curious, and that makes me curious enough to want to come back. So thanks, Unboxing in the Nook. I'll just call you Unboxing for short, or Mr. Nook, because that can't be an easy name to say at parties. Oh, hello, how are you doing? I'm Nook, Unboxing in the Nook. Oh, I'm bound for adventure and smokes too much. Yes, sounds like a Monty, the old Monty Python skit. Anyways, let's give him a like, share, and subscribe, and come back and try to figure out what his dealio is, because he looks like somebody awesome. Why do you only show men? You must be gay. I wish there was more women to show in this. Second to last one. We've got Zigmund Totep, and it's a girl. So you guys are just saying they're going to do girls. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, home of Tabletop Ferox and Let's Make Us a Character. Also, there's a bunch of other stuff from before. One content type won the popularity contest. You can also find me on Tumblr, Twitter, and Blue Sky. And don't forget to subscribe. So what is it you do? Zigma Totep. Wait, is this a guy or a girl?
Here's everything you need to start playing D&D online. First, a group of friends. A group of 4 to 6 players works.
Why, hello there, and welcome back to...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a guy. I saw the long hair. And anyways, yeah, that's going to get me in trouble. This is Zigmund Tothapep. 15.9 subscribers, 388 videos. Again, this guy doesn't really need my help. Oh, he's got a flump. Flump. The weirdest monster ever made in D&D. And people again are going to say, why bother shouting out a guy with that many subs, dude? He's never going to give your channel any shine. You're not going to help him. And again, I say, it's not why I do it, dudes. I'm not doing it to help my channel. Well, selfishly, I am. We all know selfishly I'm doing this in the hopes that this, helps my channel. But the greater thing is just to reach out, bring attention to other role players, and help the community grow. So he does obscure role-playing games, he does review games. He's probably never going to forgive me for calling him a girl by mistake, but oh well. I guess my mind was just on girls or whatever. So I'm sure going to get in trouble with that. Like, share, and subscribe. Zigmund Tothep. Zigmund Tothep. Zig. Yeah. Okay. I think I hate you because your name is unpronounceable. Zigmund Tothep, whatever. Moving on. Last one. Obviously, as always, we can't do this without acknowledging where I got the idea from. And that's VTubers, specifically Iron Mouse, as you guys know. So that's the reason why I do this every week. And this is Porcelain Maid. Porcelain Maid has 2,703 subscribers and 703 videos. Looks like she doesn't really need my help, but again, I think she's awesome. Porcelain Maid is a guy. It's a guy named Joel. So I'm sure people are going to go, why is a guy got a female thing? It proves that the YouTubers are fake, except he is a guy. When you hear him talk, it's definitely a male talking. It's not like he's a male pretending to be a girl. And I'm sure there is a very long story about why he chooses to identify as a female porcelain maid on the YouTube. Not my place. You know what? You're awesome for doing your thing, whichever way you want. And we appreciate you no matter who you are. So thank you for being awesome and being proud and being brave and doing tabletop role playing and doing video games and being funny and just, helping to show us how wonderful the world of VTubing can be. Because, I haven't run into any negative VTubers. I've run into some who I'm a little hesitant about, a little sus, but nobody's been like, God, I really fucking hate that YouTuber, that VTuber. That guy's just a piece of shit. God, I'm sure there are awful VTubers out there because there's awful humans out there. But for the most part, all the VTubers I've encountered so far are great. And what little I know about Joel, the porcelain maid, I think it's Joel. It's Joel, right? The porcelain maid seems to be an awesome dude who chooses to represent themselves as a female doll. God love you. So let's give Porcelain Maid a like, share, and subscribe, and shout them out and tell everybody that I think you're cool. And that is all the tabletop role-playing game YouTuber type thingies we have found this week. Thank you, as always, to my number one employee, Jeff's Game Box, and now my newest employee, tabletop role-playing game from Wolfa Phototech, because Wolfa Phototech has been starting to send me links too. So I guess he's my new employee. I hope he knows that I don't pay anything. I mean, both of them pale to, of course, my number one employee, my best employee, the guy who gives me the most positive press and sends me the most links and the most fans. And that, of course, is our good friend Condor. I don't need you guys to send me links to his stuff because I already am well aware of what he's doing. But yeah, he is our #1 employee, because if it wasn't for him, hell, he gives me more shout outs per week than anybody else. But yeah, Jeff of Jeff's Game Box and Tabletop Role Playing Game with Wolf of Phototech, thank you very much for the links. Thank you to each and every one of these wonderful YouTubers, VTubers, and tabletop role-playing game people for being awesome and making the tabletop role-playing game community a little bit bigger, a little bit better, a little bit more bizarre. I appreciate you. And we're going to keep doing this every Saturday, even if we stop doing anything else. Will this help me reach 2,000 subs by August? I don't know. Probably not. Will any of these people even ever acknowledge that I shouted them out? Occasionally they do. And that feels wonderful. That's a warm, fuzzy feeling to know that you've done something that's cool. But again, at the end of the day, that's not why I'm doing it. Right? At least I don't think so. Who knows? I can't think straight today, so I should probably shut up while I'm ahead, right? All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, because we're still got fires and rain and wind and whatever else is going to happen. So fingers crossed.
Tab dash and buzz, screaming flies, tag of lights at the lights. Every night you fight, take the sides with the sides, veggie shows and the escapades. That's the arcade, pixelated party lesson, they unafraid. Karaoke screams, singing themes, heart and sleeves. Anime dreams, brushing seams, city gleams, dancing screams, endless streams, let's extreme Saturday gleams. So it gleams, so it seems, nothing rings.